Hello, my very most beautiful Taurus. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So my lovelies, we are going to be doing your August weekly reading. This is a general reading and it may not be able to resonate for all of you. So if you guys want something that is meant for your exact energy, then I do have personals open. I also have Zoom readings on sale. Tomorrow is the last day for you guys to get your orders in. Tomorrow night is when it will close out. And those are for Zoom readings. They are $45 for 45 minutes. And everything that you guys need to know about that is in the description box below for you. You guys can also follow me over on Patreon now. I do additional readings and content over there. Spiritual growth, personal development, money and career, as well as love readings. So there's a link for that if you guys want to go and check that out. So archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding for my very most beautiful, beautiful Taurus. Please, may the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through, and may they please find those who need to hear it. All right, my loves, let's go ahead and take a look and see what is going on for you. Okay. I like this. I do. I want to get your person's energy out on the table too. And we'll see what that's looking like. But I really like this so far, you guys. We got the Knight of Pentacles for your general overall energy. To me, that feels like potential and planting seeds. It's really nice. There could be... You're either making a decision here to move forward with somebody. This could be new. We're going to take a look. With the Judgment card being here, it could be some kind of reconciliation. We're going to have to take a look. You do have two cards for Scorpio here. It could be a Scorpio. You also have Cancer and Taurus. Those are the ones that are sticking out to me. All right. I do feel like this is a past person. Yeah, there's definitely a past person. I feel like you guys were very committed to this person at one time, but there's definitely been a disconnect here between the two of you. But this person's coming back in and not wanting to argue. You got the Five of Wands in the reverse here, so not wanting to argue, not wanting to fight, just wanting to get along, wanting to work together. It's a card of cooperation, right? Getting along, compromise, working together. The Chariot, things moving forward. You have the Chariot here as well, so having faith in, things being moving forward. It's like gaining momentum. The Knight of Wands in the reverse as well is a card like not rushing, and I see that a couple times here, that similar energy. So I do feel like you could be starting to communicate with somebody from your past. Here's what this looks like to me, but you both are on the same page of, okay, there's been a lot that's happened between the two of us. We need to take our time with this, okay? We need to ease back into it. So I feel like this isn't going to be some sweeping, reunion. This is going to be something that's more thoughtful. Something that is more okay, deliberate. That's the word I want to use. It's like, you know what? We've been through a lot, but we want this. So let's come together slowly and see how we can make this work. That's the energy that's here. Okay, and that's Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, he's planting seeds. There's so much potential here, but he's not really moving. He's the only horse that isn't. His horse is out of all the knights is the one that's not moving. It's steady, it's stable, and I feel like that's something that you want. You want something that's steady. You want something that's stable. You see the potential here. You're ready to plant the seeds, right? You're ready to put the work in, but you want to go slow. So here in your thoughts, we have the Judgment card. To me, this is like a resurrection or like a reconciliation. It is just a decision as well, like a decision to, okay, let's open up to this. The Chariot is a card of something moving forward. It's also a card of having faith, because he's not really driving. These Sphinxes are driving. Sphinxes in the tarot represent mysteries of the universe. So he's getting in, and he's not 100% sure where it's going to land him, but he has faith that it's going to take him to where he's meant to be, or he has faith that it's going to work out for him, right? Now, how you're seeing this person is the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So to me, that just feels like a not rushing energy, like taking it slow. You know, somebody that you want to take things slow with, or somebody who wants to take things slow with you, or I'm kind of feeling it as a mutual energy here, okay? Because they have something here similar. They have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Or the Ace of Wands in the reverse, I'm sorry. So to me, that is more of like a not wanting to rush things back up, like spark things up too quickly, is what that feels like to me. You have the Six of Pentacles here for your true intentions. So like this is like wanting something that is reciprocal, but being willing to give to the connection. But it's like a little bit at a time, which I think is really beautiful. It's like you're like, okay, well, we're going to do this slowly. I'll give a little bit. And then when you give me that same amount, then I'll give a little bit more. And then when you give me that same amount, I'll give it, like doing it like that. That's kind of what that feels like. And I think that that's going to work really well for you guys here. You have the King of Cups for your action. So yeah, you've grown a lot emotionally. You're in this very like emotionally stable, emotionally mature place. I really like this for you, Taurus, because I feel like you have a lot of love to give, but you know, you're not letting the emotions of reconnecting with this person overtake what you guys should be doing and how you guys should be handling the situation. So they have the Three of Wands in the reverse in their headspace. To me, that could be like a card of a little bit of a card of, how do I want to put it? The Three of Wands in the upright can be a card of like delegation, right? Of sending something out, delegating, you know. In the reverse, sometimes to me, it can be like taking too much on yourself. So I don't know if this person is like blaming themselves a lot for things that have happened between the two of you. And they could feel, for some of them, especially if there was a lot of, this message is not going to be for all of you, but for the ones that this person has done a lot in, okay? As in like there was, you know, maybe some dishonesties or things like that. Okay, they were the reason, their actions were the reason why you guys split up. Okay, for those of you where if that's true, okay? Then I feel like they're taking a lot of the blame on themselves, and you know, they could be being a little bit hard on themselves. They are very open to wanting to make this work in their heart space. Like they are open to this connection. They are open to making this work, but they do have their doubts, is what that feels like to me. They could feel like you wanting to go slow is that you're just not as, it goes back to that blame thing, like putting that on themselves, you know, like that you don't feel as strongly for them as you once did. And when that's not the case, but I feel like it's just because they're being very hard on themselves. Now, for others of you where that's not the case, the Three of Wands in the reverse can be a card of just no longer wanting to wait for something. You know, it's like they just don't want to wait. They want to be with you, you know? And I think that it's really beautiful, but I like that you guys aren't rushing here. They have the Two of Wands here for their true intentions. So stepping out of a comfort zone, it's taking action, going after the things you want, going on a new path. It's like you guys have decided to give this a try here. You got the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse for their action, which is like a reconnecting, you know, they don't want to be single. They don't want to be without you. So we're going to clarify some things here. Tell me about this Judgment card here for Taurus. Yeah, the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Making a decision to work on something. Wow, to make something right here. To work on something, to bring something back into balance. Tell me about this Knight of Swords in the reverse. The Sun card in the reverse. I feel like, you know, it was very difficult for you. Whatever happened here between the two of you, and the separation was very difficult. It brought a lot of unhappiness. And there's still, you know, it's not wanting to go back to that place. As well as the Sun card, you know, it illuminates things for us. It makes things very clear. So there could still be aspects that are very unclear, and that's a reason why you're like not wanting to rush, because you want to make sure that this person has learned their lesson, or you want to make sure that, you know, you guys are going to, you know, you are on the same page. It's that kind of an energy. Tell me about this Three of Wands in the reverse. The Six of Swords in the reverse. They have not been able to move past some of what they've done here, their part in things. So I feel like this person could have a hard time, even if they're not verbalizing it. It's like they're taking a lot onto themselves. They're holding a lot back, and to me, it's just that they haven't been able to move past it. The Six of Swords in the reverse. It could also, the Six of Swords in the reverse can also be a delay. So you know, their doubts or their anxieties, or they're taking all that blame on themselves, could have caused them, you know, a delay in them even coming back to you. Tell me about this Four of Cups in the reverse. The Four of Wands in the reverse. It's like they're open to it, but they still have their doubts that you guys can make this work. And it's not because of you or because they don't want you. It's because of them. And not saying that they would do this stuff again, but it's because of what's happened in the past. This person definitely is having a hard time moving past that. Tell me about this Ace of Wands in the reverse. The Seven of Wands. They could feel like you have your guard up to them because of what, because of things that have happened in the past. Because that's how they're seeing you. When really, I think you're happy about this, and I think you do want this. I think you just want to take it slow so you guys do it right? Things that are made to last take time to build. But, this person's looking at it like, oh, they don't feel the same way. Or, oh, they have their walls up to me. They're guarded when it comes to me. They don't trust me the way they used to. These kind of things. But that's just all coming from their insecurities and their place of, not forgiving themselves, right? So, Two of Wands here with the Three of Wands. But they are choosing to try to have hope. They are choosing to try to do this, and they're waiting for things to turn around here and being very hopeful. So even though, despite some of the stuff that's going on under the surface with this person, they are still moving towards you. They are still really wanting this. Yeah, I feel like, yeah. You got the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, the Eight of Cups in the reverse. So wanting to move back towards you. The Moon card, I feel like this person has done a lot of reflecting. Could be a Scorpio or a Pisces that you're dealing with. You also have Leo here, Libra. You have a lot of Scorpio energy here, though. You have the Queen of Wands here as well. So, they see that you're what's going to make them happy. They've done a lot of deep reflection on what is going to make them happy and what they need to do here. They want to move back towards you, even though they have their insecurities and their doubts as to, you being able to forgive them. And that's because they're having a hard time forgiving themselves. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what your biggest challenge is in this situation, what you don't see coming, and then some advice. So what is the biggest challenge in this situation for Taurus? The Ten of Swords. There could have been some betrayal for some of you guys. Going from the Ten of Swords to the Ten of Pentacles, that is a big challenge, right? It's like regaining that stability, rebuilding those foundations, just starting over after an ending is very difficult, especially if there was some kind of deceptions or betrayals involved. What doesn't Taurus see coming? The Ace of Wands. So you guys are sparking things back up. There is a potential here for a brand new beginning. The Five of Pentacles in the reverse, a reconnection coming out of the cold. Absolutely. So what advice do we have for Taurus? Got the Justice card in the reverse. And the Three of Wands in the reverse. So it's this person realizing where they've treated you unfairly, that there's a lot that they're keeping to themselves. So Spirit, I feel like Spirit is just letting you know where this person is at and what is going on with them under the surface. That way you can, understand any, energy that you could be feeling from them as you guys start to, go through this process. But that is what I am seeing for you guys. So if this resonates, please let me know in the comments down below. And if it doesn't, just check out your other sign placements. Everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling your personals, all of that is in the description box below for you. If you guys like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. And most importantly, if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, go ahead and put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. So I am sending so much love and light until next time.